1968 is one of the craziest years in American history. There's a couple crazy things that happen in Vietnam. Richard Nixon runs for president, again, pledges to end the war against Vietnam, which doesn't happen. Bobby Kennedy is assassinated, who had run for president. Martin Luther King is assassinated in 1968 as well. So it's a nuts year. And it starts with something called the Tet Offensive. So the Tet is the Vietnamese New Year's holiday. They celebrate it on January 31st. So that's the first day of the Lunar New Year. And the North Vietnamese military, so the communists, they started to believe that there's no way they could sustain the heavy losses that were being inflicted by the Americans indefinitely. So they thought they need a push to try to win this war, like all out military efforts. Like, let's go. Also in 1968, Ho Chi Minh, their communist leader, he was nearing death. So they figured, like, we need victory before he dies. Otherwise, we're done for. So the North Vietnamese military, called the NVA, so their army, and the Viet Cong joined forces, like 85,000 strong, and they launch a major offensive throughout South Vietnam where America is. Now, in 1968, prior to that, in the US, politicians are talking about how the war is almost over, and so people are getting excited. Well, the Tet shows them that is not the case. Because, like in Saigon, which is the capital of South Vietnam, the North Vietnamese and the Viet Cong, they attack the presidential palace, they attack the airport, they attack headquarters, they get onto the US embassy grounds, and the US, like, we are totally caught off guard. And we respond quickly, like, we take care of it. It wasn't anything like super amazing military wise by the North Vietnamese. We take over anything that they had maybe like gained. However, it was more of a psychological victory for the North, because what it proves to the world is that no part of South Vietnam is safe. Even though there's like 500,000 American troops, is the war is not over. That the North Vietnamese and the Viet Cong, they are ready to keep fighting.